What's up guys, sharkeatyoshi here again, bringing you another battle video. In today's battle video, I'm going to be bringing you a battle from the ranked double battle ladder. So, luckily enough, I did find a VGC player on the ranked double battle ladder, and we had a pretty interesting battle at that, because his Charizard is not mega interesting enough. It's actually a Choice Scarf Charizard, which I haven't really seen whatsoever. It's either you run Charizard with another, Mega Evolution, or you run, Charizard alone. You know, it's Charizard is one of those Pokemon that became very, he started seeing a lot less play the more the format went on, and maybe Choice Scarf Charizard is the thing of the future, but I really don't know. It's a very interesting concept, and Charizard in itself, the Mega forms, also is a very interesting Pokemon. I know they dominate in the singles format, but in the doubles, a lot of people found out ways to counteract that. And I know at one point earlier on in the format, people were saying Charizard was the best Mega ever made, but people soon realized that it really wasn't, and it had a lot of counters and a lot of weaknesses to a lot of things in this meta. Maybe in the future Charizard would actually be a very strong, powerful, the Mega version at least, will be a very strong, powerful Pokemon. But until then, Charizard is where he is in the format, just at tier 2 at best. But anyway guys, let's go ahead and get started with the battle by talking about the teams first. My opponent is running a Charizard, a Kangaskhan, a Rotom, and last but not least, a Garchomp to round out their lineup, while I am running a Garchomp, a Mawile, a Ferrothorn, and last but not least, a Hydreigon to round up my lineup. So let's go ahead and get started with the battle and see what happens here. Yeah, that was a very long intro. Now you know about Charizard, and why you don't see a lot of it in competitive play, or when you do see it, it's with another Mega to support it, because Charizard in itself really has a lot of terrible matchup against a lot of Pokemon. But Charizard is extremely strong against Mawile. Sadly enough, Kang is not strong against Mawile, but I am going to go ahead and lead off with my Garchomp and my Mawile, while he's going to go ahead and lead off with his Charizard and his Kangaskhan, which is actually a pretty decent lead for him. But I am going to go for the double protect to kind of scout out what he's going to go ahead and do. So I am going to go for the double protect, and then he is going to go for the fake out onto my Mawile and the Dragon Pulse onto my Garchomp. With this being said, once he withdrew his Charizard, I knew right away he was Choice Scarf, because I was going to keep my Mawile in, knowing that it will survive a heat wave since it wasn't under the sun. Maybe I might even get a mess or two, but I could just easily go for the Play Rough onto his Kangaskhan, and then go for the Rock Slides and knock him out. But he doesn't. He switches out and reveals that he is Choice Scarf. I do go for the Rock Slide and get the flinch onto the Kangaskhan. He does switch into the Rotom. I forgot to mention that. I am going to go ahead and switch into my Ferrothorn, knowing very well that he needs to kill Mawile, or at least double target it, because he does have Pokemon in the background that can disrupt or destroy my Garchomp. So right here I make the very smart play by switching into my my Ferrothorn, and Ferrothorn is just gonna go ahead and demolish this Kangaskhan with the Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, or Iron Barbs in this case. It just demolishes Kangaskhan. I'm not running Lum, because you hardly ever see status burn effects, or you hardly ever see Will-O-Wisp anymore, or when he burns, at that matter. You see mostly T-Wave. It became very popular. T-Wave became extremely popular because of the flinch hacks, and then you can combine it with Swagger, and burning was kind of more of a thing back in the day. Now, Kangaskhan is starting to see a little bit less play, because Mawile is starting to become the more dominant Mega, even though Kangaskhan is still the, meta, the Pokemon of the format. But yeah, so he is going to go for the Hydro Pump onto my Garchomp. I do miss my Power Whip. He does miss his Hydro Pump, so kind of hacks, going back and forth. They're both, I think, 85%, so what can you do? So he's going to go for the Protect. I am going to go for the Protect. He's going to go for the EQ with his Guard Chisel, and then knock out my my Ferrothorn. I thought Ferrothorn was going to be able to survive it, but sadly enough, he doesn't, and he does get knocked out. But at this point, I'm in a very promising position, because I can go ahead and bring in Mawile, and then I can go for the, actually no, I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Hydreigon, knowing that Hydreigon can survive any of his hits. I know that he's not going to go ahead and target, that slot, knowing that I can easily just disrupt his team or destroy his team with Garchomp. So he's not going to go ahead and target that slot. He does go for the Will-O-Wisp onto the Mawile, knowing that the Mawile is the bigger threat here. He does go for the Dragon Claw. I know Hydreigon can survive this. The only way you can knock him out is if you're Life Orb, Adamant Nature 252. That's the only way you can knock him out with the with a Garchomp. But Hydreigon is going to go ahead and survive that. Go for the Draco Meteor, knock out his Rotom, and then I am going to go for the Play Rough onto the Garchisel and bring him down to Sash level, which Sash Chomp has become in a very Sash Chomp and Life Orb Chomp with Substitute they're becoming very, very, very like a lot more people are starting to play. Even I'm starting to play. I'm starting to play Sash Chomp because it's pretty freaking awesome, you know. They hit you, they think they KO'd you, you're Sash, and then you go for an EQ or you go for a Rock Slide, and then you just knock out their whole team. So he is going to go ahead and go for the Heat Wave. I do protect, he does protect, knowing that I have the easy access to Sucker Punch. That's why he goes protect. Right here, I am -2, and Specs 252 Modest Nature Hydreigon still does a significant amount of damage to this Charizard. Yes, Charizard is a very weak Pokemon, but knowing that Hydreigon can actually do that much damage is very scary, and that's why Hydreigon has started to be. It became a very popular dragon recently, and for good reasons. It's very tanky, and it just wrecks a lot of Pokemon in the meta, like Aegislashes, Kangaskhans. Of course, Fairies still do affect it, but if you could play around that, knock out any of their fairy Pokemon with like Mawile or something like that, Hydreigon is a Pokemon that cannot be stopped. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed more analytical videos like this, and more videos like this to come, because this is where, in this account right here, this game cartridge that I'm playing in this account, it's more of me playing like very competitive, while my other one where I'm playing with my Monobug type team, that's more just me messing around and having fun. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later with more battle videos. Bye, guys.